Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of MarvelManiacz. I'm your host Madman, alongside my good friend Bean here. Bean, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Bean. What's up?
Alright.
Yeah.
So, this is a podcast where we talk about all things Marvel, why we love it, theories, why we hate it. You know, just different stuff, back and forth.
You know, you gotta get your rants on Marvel sometimes.
Yeah, it's like everything else you talk about in life, you know, you just gotta talk about something. Anyway, I guess we should start off by saying how we discovered it. Or more so how we kind of like got into it. That's a better phrase to put it, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could go first. Like, the first time I watched Marvel was at the theaters. And it was like the first movie I ever saw in theaters. It was like 2011, so I was about 6 almost. I was 6, holy crap. And it was the first Avenger, Captain America, the first Avenger. And like after I saw it, I loved Marvel from that point. And like I always go back and forth with like Marvel and DC at that time. But ever since the Infinity War trailer came out, I've been kind of a big fan of that. Like, ever since Infinity War, it's just been Marvel of me. That's all I feel now. So, you know, that's how it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'm almost the same way. The first Marvel movie I've ever seen was Captain America, the first Avenger. It was with my dad, of all things. He introduced me to it.
Was it really Captain America?
It really was Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah, Iron Man was the first one I ever saw. It's just the first one I ever saw in theaters was Captain America.
Yeah, I seen that sucker, and I'm like, dang, that's a good movie right there. Like, they did such a good job on it.
Here they are years later now, and they got like 20 announcements out.
Right,
For, like, different things. Like,
it's insane.
It is insane.
But yeah, then after that, you know, hop on that Google and be like, boy, there's already 4 other movies out at that time.
Yeah, they have so much planned and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Oh yeah. But yeah, first theater movie is Age of Ultron. Yeah, that was a good movie. I mean, I've watched the Avengers and like the four before that.
All of them.
Seen that before that, but then after that, like nothing until Age of Ultron. And then seen that, I'm like, well, guess what? There's more movies, clearly.
Yeah.
And after that, I just gotta get the collector's items.
Big fan.
Oh yeah.
Big fan.
Big fan.
What else? I guess we should explain why we love it so much, because that's a big factor. Is if you love something, you better have a good reason why you love it, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely. Yeah, what is your reason?
I don't know. The biggest reason I love Marvel, I don't know. It's just one of those things that you gotta have a passion for it, right? But like, I don't know. I think it's the inspiration it gives, just the movies behind it. It's more than just the movies, actually. It's like, it's the idea behind the movies. Like, I don't know. They got cool villains, cool heroes, all that cool stuff, and I don't know. I like Marvel. That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh yeah, I like it. Just the character building, the story, the whole world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is just.
It really was a build up to Endgame, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like it was such a build up. Like
then, I mean, I'm excited for what's coming next, but
I really
like,
am.
You can't top Endgame. Like, there's no topping that.
It was just a good movie.
11-year build up, and then we're getting the same amount of stuff in 4 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
like it's insane, but
yeah, just that 11-year build up, just that whole character building, the world building. It was so good. They did such a good job on it,
and they're still doing a good job. I mean, Falcon Winter Soldier was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Now they got Loki coming out, which I guarantee will be awesome because everyone loves Loki, right?
Oh yeah, who doesn't like Loki?
If you don't like Loki, then leave. That's all I gotta say. Like,
yeah.
The door's right there.
It's right there.
You know?
But it is the 2014 Loki, which changes a lot, really.
This is 2012 Loki.
2012.
That's correction.
anyway.
It's Avengers,
right?
Loki, so
you don't have that character.
You don't have
the character development from the Thor film. Basically, throwing Thor 2 out of the window because nobody liked that movie anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. Maybe it's, I don't know, something about that movie just wasn't good.
Yeah,
Like, it just kind of, like, drew something out.
oh, just really corny in a way. Like you know how like you see a film and it's just like, yeah, they had like budget doesn't really matter, but like when you can tell nobody's into it, like you can tell that in a movie.
Yeah,
It's almost that way.
I actually thought about the same way about Age of Ultron for a while, but then I rewatched it and I thought, oh, this is actually kind of cool, funny movie. It was good. Like, so maybe if I rewatch
Dark
The
World.
Dark World, then maybe I'll enjoy it more. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, probably the one that kind of like goes down from that is Ant-Man and the Wasp. That wasn't really a good movie to me. I mean, it was just kind of like a story for Hope, like getting her mom back.
Yeah.
Which I think-
I agree.
I think it would have been better if she was dead, because it would give her motivation to like fight. But it did give like a good setup for Endgame, because, you know, Ant-Man got lost in the quantum realm for 5 hours, and 5 years later he came back out with the idea of time travel. So, like, it was a good setup for like that idea. But other than that, I just didn't really like Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was cool seeing like the Wasp, like seeing more action of them, but like other than that, the movie itself just wasn't that good to me. But I think the bottom of the barrel for me is the Incredible Hulk. That's just because they changed Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo, so it's like, okay.
And the dogs, those bad CGI dogs in that movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Hulk. That was a 2003 movie.
Right.
The Incredible Hulk
Incredible.
was 2008. The Hulk one had the bad CGI dogs and the Hulk. They had like monster look to them. You don't remember that?
Yeah, like the one in the timeline. Like that newest one, right?
I lost track. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Anyway.
What else? What's your favorite movie? That's a big part.
Favorite movie?
Like,
all right, for nostalgia reasons, has to be Captain America First Avenger.
That's
for nostalgia reasons, but just overall good movie.
The movie just looked awesome.
Oh yeah,
like it was just cool.
Yeah,
like,
that's definitely the nostalgia movie. But like personally, one of my favorite Marvel movies has got to be Thor Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Like
Thor Ragnarok was awesome.
Oh dude, they did such a good job with that. Like yeah.
Like, just seeing the trailer, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be way better than like Dark World or something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it was so cool. Like they knew what they were doing with that one. Like, who's the director of that? Like Taki Watatani or something. I probably pronounced that wrong. Please correct me if I did. But yeah, the guy who also plays Korg, I guess, because he plays the director plays as Korg. If you didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So. Fun little thing there. So, I don't know. He did a good job on that. They all did.
Yeah. But
Thor
then
kind of redeemed himself.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But then you have the new movie with Thor Love and Thunder. It's just, can they keep up to that Ragnarok status?
Can they keep it up? And they got the Asgardians of the Galaxy now. So, like.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I guarantee we'll see some action with them as well.
Dude, Chris Pratt has to be in that movie.
Hey, there were set photos of them together.
That is
same
true.
Shot. So
that's
like,
right.
I guarantee they're in like the same movie, doing whatever. Whether it's just Star-Lord himself, or it's like the whole crew. I imagine it's the whole crew. I don't know why it would just be Star-Lord, but I don't know. It's not out
yet.
Budget. There's also. Have you seen the new set photos for Miss Marvel?
I haven't.
Or the Marvels, I should say. Didn't they like rename the title?
Well, so they're doing a Miss Marvel series, and then they're Captain
So
Marvel
those are
2, The
separate
Marvels.
things. Okay, well, either way, there were set photos for Miss Marvel, and it finally revealed, like, her costume.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool. Like, I think Phase 4's costumes are probably some of the best we've ever seen yet, because they're so comic accurate with, like, their own, like, unique look to them, like a modern look.
Right.
Like, if you look up, like, the set photos for Miss Marvel and probably a few of the other ones, maybe there's some new ones, I don't know. But, yeah, the set photos, from what I'm seeing, are looking pretty good, you know? There's also... The strangest thing is there's no set photos for No Way Home, which is coming out in, like, December.
Right.
So, I wonder
yeah,
what's gonna be in
the
that.
only thing we've heard of No Way Home was that threesome leaked
Yeah, the
titles
the
or
title
whatever.
on Instagram or something.
Yeah.
And
Which that was cool.
it
I
was
liked
a cool
that.
little thing they did. It was a little creative. Then they came out with that clip. Like,
Right.
That, yeah, it, like, finally hinted the No Way Home. Like, that was cool. I thought it was creative and fun. But there's also, I haven't heard anything about Multiverse of Madness, which I'm a little...
I mean, that still is a few years out, but...
When does it come out?
I think it's 23.
23?
I think it's 23.
Oh, yeah, they got a while. Holy crap. I didn't check that.
Yeah, about that WandaVision setup. Just the post-credit scene sets that up
Yeah,
pretty
it
well,
really
but, like...
did. Wasn't there supposed to be a cameo of Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
I only saw, like, the thumbnail for New Rockstars
Yeah, so...
thing, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, so I watched that because, you know, I
Yeah.
have to. And they were saying, like, he was the reason for the commercial, like, trying to,
it
like,
was trying
break
to warn
into it or
Wanda.
whatever.
Yeah.
Kind
Something
of like how
that.
Agatha did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. But
Well,
just like
it's
the
Doctor
demonic...
Strange, it's in his name, you know?
Right.
Strange, bro.
Just with, like, the cut of Doctor Strange and the cut demonic senior scratchies, which kind of stunk. I'm still really sad that wasn't a thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, they deleted him. They just gone.
Yeah.
Never existed. Same thing with Falcon and Winter Soldier. I didn't realize they took out the virus plot.
They did, didn't they? I had no idea how that would have worked, so I could see why they kind of cut it out. But
Yeah. Well, like during it, where Carly's stealing the vaccines or whatever, and then
Yeah.
like literally, it's never heard from again.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, Dr. Nagel brought up, like, what was the lady name? Mother Maniatana or something?
Something like
Maniatana?
that.
She had, like, tuberculosis,
Right.
and so that could be why they were trying to get vaccines or something. Something towards that, maybe a tuberculosis outbreak went through those 5 years, but in the end, I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll never know. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll never know. They do that a lot. They cut stuff and then...
They do. They cut that one scene in Endgame where everyone, like, bows down to Iron Man when he dies.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did you cut that out? That's, like, probably the best scene in Endgame if you put it in there.
Right.
Next to Cap saying Avengers Assemble.
6-hour version of Endgame. Gotta see it.
Oh, yeah. I would like to see a longer version of Infinity War, because I personally think that would work a lot better.
Yeah.
Just because there were so many characters you had to kind of go through.
Didn't give enough spotlight to the
really
introduction.
They had to... I can't talk anymore. Yeah, they had to go through that. Like, there was a 2.5-hour movie, right? So, like,
Yeah.
you got limited space. And then Endgame was 3 hours, so... I don't know if they get, like, a 3-hour cut of Infinity War. I think that would work a lot better. Because just... Maybe both. Maybe director's cut of Infinity War and Endgame. That would be awesome, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. But...
But do you think the people that have ended their roles, such as, like, Robert Downey and Chris Evans, do you think they'd come back for a director's cut version?
I think they would, because it's still before they died, and it's like... They probably just signed, like, a quick contract. Like, yeah, you just want help with this director's cut. And he's like, yeah, sure. It's quick. no problem. I imagine they come back just for a little bit. I mean, something like that. I saw a post or something where it was like, it was one of those Marvel Legends toys, like those collecting toys.
Right. Yeah.
And it was like, one of them was like an AI Iron Man, like from one of the series coming out. Like, I think if it was Ironheart or Armor Wars, either one. It's like an AI Iron Man, and it was his old suit.
It's like the Iron Legion, kind of, sort of.
What was the Iron Legion again?
It's like 5 bots that were in Age of Ultron that everybody threw stuff at.
No, it's his comet-looking suit with like the big yellow chest thing, and like just his limbs are like yellow.
His OG suit, like the Mark III suit.
No, it's his comic accurate. It's his comic suit, like it's suit. From
Oh,
the
okay,
comics.
yeah, okay.
It's that, and then like a holographic head of him, being hinting at an AI Iron Man. So, I don't know, because what we saw in Endgame, where like Tony would pre-record himself before doing something. I guess I don't know.
Pre-record or the BARF program.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think he probably made an AI of himself, and it could be hinting towards that, or it could just be, or that toy could just be straight from the comics, because I don't know, something like that. But I don't know. I saw some dudes post about it. I got curious, like, oh, maybe we'll see Iron Man again. I don't know, but yeah. What else? I guess, what's your least favorite movie? I said mine. What's yours?
My least favorite?
Yeah, like bottom of the barrel. Like the last one you really don't want to watch. Like what's that movie for you?
Out of all of them so far, has got to be Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3, really?
Really.
How?
I did not enjoy that.
Oh, I love
at
that
all.
movie. I loved that. I just went to go see that 3 times in theater.
Wow.
It was so good to me. I loved that one. I don't know why. I just did. I thought it was good.
Like the suits are cool. Like,
yeah, you got to see
like,
all the suits.
Yeah, right. But like, just I don't know. Just something about it. I did not enjoy.
Really? Yeah, I don't know why. I love that movie for some reason. Like, it's not one of my top favorites, but it definitely is like one of my. Like,
Would watch it.
It gives me a nostalgic one because that's still pretty early. That was still a pretty early movie for the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
When you think about it. But yeah, I loved that one. Especially like the ending scene was awesome when all the armors came in. That was a cool part. But also I love that plane scene where everyone's falling out of the plane. And then the Iron Man comes in and like does. Is it Barrel of Monkeys? Like that game you play or something? Like hook them all. Like, it was so smart, and at the time when I was watching it, I was like so into it, like, oh, he's so smart, this is so cool. Like, stuff like that, you know, it was just amazing to watch. Like, but I'm surprised you don't like that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one to me. You disappoint me every day, Bob.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
No, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it.
I get it. Well, I don't get it, quite truthfully, how you don't like that one, but.
I mean, if I'm doing like if I'm doing the Infinity Saga rewatch or whatever, just going through the timeline, I'll watch it, and
of course.
maybe if I watch it in order, I might get a new sense of enjoyment out of it. But
yeah, again, if you
as of right now,
usually when you rewatch something, you just find a new joy for it. Like, I didn't remember this. This is a little more better than I remember.
Yeah,
I enjoy this a lot more. But like, I don't know. Maybe you do need to rewatch it. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, I've tried starting to rewatch. I got 3 movies in, and then I plateaued off, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier came out, and that just went on the back burner. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
I got to Iron Man. That's it. Captain America, Captain Marvel, and halfway through Iron Man.
You got halfway through Iron Man, and then decided, Falcon and Winter Soldier's out. Let's watch that instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 out of the, 26 movies?
23.
23.
I think. 22, 23, either one.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 out of
24.
24 is not too great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I own all of them though, so I mean, there's nothing stopping me.
Well, there you go. So.
I don't want to.
You just don't want to watch Iron Man.
I just don't want to watch Iron Man right now.
Do you still hate Iron Man from Civil War? Like,
Okay, yes.
You still got that
I
grudge
did
on
have
you?
that grudge, but just honestly with Endgame, the first time I watched this, don't mock me for this.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
almost excited that he died.
You're probably gonna piss off so many.
Oh,
Iron
I
Man
guarantee
fans.
I'm gonna piss off people.
Oh my gosh,
I don't.
You're gonna.
Anyway, but rewatching it, just honestly, just the character development. Like I understand why he did it.
He was like the first.
He
introduced the whole Marvel cinematic universe, and now that he's dead, it was like kind of like a big.
I don't know, just
big hero. He's gone now.
rewatching it in the mindset of, I guess, liking Iron Man in a way. I really understood that heart feeling of that death scene, and I got a newfound respect for Tony. Not gonna lie, like.
And then again, they cut out the part where everyone kneels to him.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they cut that out. Like, they put in Thor dabbing, not Thor. They put in Hulk dabbing and Thor playing Fortnite.
Over the kneeling scene.
Over that beautiful, heartfelt scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Marvel, you done messed up, Aaron. Like, bro. Oh my gosh. But
I'm still upset that the way we figured out that who knew Master 69 was through a commercial.
Who knew? All these years, well, not all these years later, but
showed up in Winter Soldier, and we're like, this guy's an idiot. It's like, no, that guy. Foreshadowing.
The worst villain in the MCU. He's the one next to Thanos. He's
up there.
He's the worst.
It's an Avengers level threat right there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, thanks guys for tuning in and listening. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed our rants about Marvel.
Yeah, just the rants.
We got a ton of stuff to say, like a lot more. This ain't even a fraction of what we talk about.
It's a teaser.
This is a teaser, okay?
It's the teaser trailer.
This may be like a 20-minute episode, but trust me, this is a teaser for what we have in store. All right, guys. Well, we will see you next time.